I went to the petting zoo and I let the goat lick my penis. What?
No,
honey. You promised you wouldn't get mad, okay? They're being honest.
Okay, hopefully that's it.
I had a beer with the old biker man at the end of the street, and he let me touch his old lady's titty.
This is Sean, the Hell Destroyer. You're watching Paul and the 619 and his amazing friends. Watch to the end. The payoff is amazing. Hell Destroyer out!
Hey everybody, Wellmore here. You're watching Paul and the 619 and his amazing friends. Have an awesome day.
What is going on, everyone? Nick from Common Culture here. You're watching Paul in the 619 and his amazing friends. Have a great show, guys.
Yo, Leaker Street Comics here at the shop. Just giving Paul in the 619 a shout out, man. Go check him out. Paul in the 619. Doing the Lord's work, baby.
You are watching Paul in the 619 and his amazing friends.
¿Qué tranza? Yo soy el Rudo. Estás mirando a Paul in the 619 con sus amazing homies. Don't change the channel. I'm gonna come to your house and open up all your slabs.
Oh my god! Is that a Cybertruck? Get ready for that cyber suck.
Yeah, so what? I'm just a tech bro, but I'm looking for some neck, ho. Oh, do I need a truck? No. Do I need a personality? Absolutely. If it ain't a cyber, I ain't getting inside her. How do you get in?
I've just really never been a fan of guys with trucks. They're just, oh my god, I guess I'm pregnant now?
Oh, she's pregnant. Wait, how do I go? Elon, if you're listening, open up for me. Call me Elon Thrust in my Cybertruck. 0 to 60, 2.6 seconds. The only person that can compete with that is me in the bedroom. This thing has the turning radius of Stephen Hawking.
Over here, say hi to Daddy. I think I just saw my real daddy. It's like he's driving a UFO, an unidentified father of mine.
Tell me about the future!
Hey.
Oh my gosh, I can feel him vaping just like his father.
Built like a door stopper, but it's a certified panty dropper.
I finally found you. Oh, it's just a dumpster.
You're listening to Paul and his amazing friends only on Paul and the 619.
Hey, how's everyone doing? Happy Tuesday. You're watching Tuesday Night Amazing Friends. Thank you for being here. This is Paul in the 619. Ooh, I got a good show tonight. In the back, I have the homie Marco waiting, and we also have our special guest, creator of California Inc. So before I bring them on, let's go see the roster.
In a world full of posers and wannabes, they are YouTube's only hope. They are the real homies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Going
So
on, brothers?
here with Marco from Switch Comics and Real Rude. What's up, guys?
Homies.
I haven't seen you guys since the New Year, so happy New Year. Thank you for being on the stream. Oh, excited. Dude, so we have in the back, we have Arthur Uben. Hopefully I'm saying his last name correctly. He's a local bro. He's from San Diego. So I'm very excited to bring him in. So without further ado, let's bring in Art. What's up, Art?
Yo.
I think you're muted.
There you go. I mean,
What's up?
it just showed my age, right? You're muted.
Dude, Chelsea. Dude, I'm like so bad with technology, Art. One thing, if you look at the hashtag, it's don't turn on the oven. So when my wife turns on the oven, it shuts my computer down. So hopefully that does not happen. Yo, so we're also, we have Kevin here. So Kevin, Art.
Hey, what's up?
Kevin.
Hey, Arthur, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, for sure. So the thing is, Art, he has a compilation of a comic that he wrote. It's can you say it's a graphic novel?
It's a 4-issue miniseries, and we're just wrapping up the 4th issue right now.
Okay. So, and it's a Kickstarter. So, what I want to do is we want to talk about this Kickstarter, give Art some exposure, let everyone know about his comic that people who do not know. As for me, at my LCS, I got issues 1 through 2 and 3, and I read them, and they are amazing. So the thing, Art, is that the paper quality, the art, the writing, Art. It's amazing, man.
Thank you. Appreciate that. I for the last 18, 19 years, or 16, 17, 18 years, I've been in graphic design and advertising. So I pride myself on the quality of things, making sure it's, feels like it's a professional piece. So
Yeah.
very, very picky about paper quality for sure.
So it's self-published?
Yes, 100%. It's completely crowdfunded.
Nice. So from studio. So let me go to the Kickstarter and let's take a look at it. So when did you start this comic, Art?
Well, let me give you the quick logline on it. So it's called California Inc. And in the near future, California becomes a corporate country with factions fighting to shape the new nation. And it's funny, we started printing issue 1 about a year and a half ago, and everybody felt like it was very topical. But I started writing it back I conceptualized the story in 2015, started writing 2016, finished writing about end of 2017. And met Dave, our illustrator. So I was writing and editing it with Justin Giampaoli, who is a writer in his own right. He's written for Dark Horse. He has edited people in Dark Horse and Image. He's been published by Stila and Dark Horse. But he and I were working on this book for about, from 2016 through 2018, and finished writing all 4 issues before we met Dave. I met Dave in 2018? Nope. 2019, something like that. And started working with him then, and we didn't start. Oh, let me take it back. It's 2020. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It was like the first LACC back from when it got paused because of COVID, and when they moved it to November, December. So we met out there and ran the story by him, and he was like, "Dude, let's work on it." So we've been pushing through since, and I swear we just met like last year, but it's been about 2.5 years of friendship, and can't believe it's surreal that we're actually we kicked off our Kickstarter this morning, and we're 94% funded, so it's kind of nice.
Well, the thing is, the Kickstarter just started today, correct?
Yes, just this morning.
And then I'm looking at right now, you already have 84 backers, and your goal is 2,000. You're almost to goal, so you're going to crush that.
Yeah, I hope. I mean, the first one we did much better on financially, but the number of backers on day one for The first one was like 50, then it moved up to 60 to 80, and we're at
Yeah.
84 for the first day. I look at number of backers. That's more important to me than the financials.
Right.
It shows that we're growing a little bit of a readership, a fan base even. So
Correct.
happy about that, because if at anybody's first ever Kickstarter, anybody, I don't care what you're making, whether it's a pencil, your first Kickstarter is always friends and family. So everything was great for the first one. The second one, they all disappear.
Well,
And
Art, are you Filipino?
Yes.
Well, the thing is, Filipinos, we got big families, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, and they show up for the first one, and the second time they're like, "But we did this already." You're like,
Yeah,
"Yes,
your
but
auntie and your uncle, they'll be like, "Hey, what happened?"
but there's more issues, and
Yeah. No, that's awesome. So I want to highlight someone that's in our chat. His name is Marvin Wynn. He has his own he's a writer and creator of his own comic book, The Edge.
Nice.
And it's an amazing read. And the thing is, as far as this show, when it came to our first comic creator and writer, Marvin was the first one. So I wanted to say hi, welcome to the show. So yeah, but no, Art, I'm very excited for this, because the thing is that I did get the 3 copies from my LCS. I read them; they're amazing. And I don't know if I said it, but the paper quality is amazing. The art, it's all top notch, and it's cool that you got all these people to come together to help you bring your vision to life. But how did you meet all these people? Because they're not all local, right?
Yeah. Well, no, Justin is local. I met at when I was working at Jack in the Box Corporate in their creative department.
Mm-hmm.
I used to visit this comic shop around the corner, and I met Justin there. He was a local there at Yesteryear Comics, and I would just meet him there every Wednesday. We would chat it up, and then over time we became friends. And then I found out he himself is a writer, and just through time, he encouraged me to put my skills down on paper for long form, because I would be researching for a client for a 30-second commercial. I'd be researching and conceptualizing for months just for a 30-second commercial. And so now I'm able to write longer form and create longer stories. And, it was kind of a nice outlet, and having Justin, someone who has done this before, kind of making sure that I'm not running into the same roadblocks he's run into as someone who's been in the industry for a while. So it was good to have him kind of guide me through a lot of those road bumps. And he's an editor, so it's even better.
Nice. Yeah. So pretty much your comic is self-published, correct? Okay, self-published. And so the thing is that you were at Comic-Con.
Yep.
And you promoted your comic there. You did a signing at my LCS, Never Comics in downtown San Diego. Do you have anything planned for earlier this year?
Yeah, actually, I've got Emerald City Comic Con coming up.
Nice.
And I was surprised to find out I was a guest on that. So if you go on Emerald City's website, I'm on the guest list.
They didn't ask you?
No, I mean, you're
like, hey,
yeah, it's
shit.
It's interesting.
My name's on there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, my friend told me, he's like, "Hey, you're a guest." I'm like, "I guess I am."
That's how you know you're making it, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, that's balling. Dude, are they gonna fly you up there?
No, it's a different kind of guest thing where I was like, that's why I said like I didn't know. It's like they listed me as a guest, but I wasn't like, hey, you're a guest, come stay and we'll take care of you. I was like, oh, it's a different kind of stuff. Hey, but I'll take it.
Yeah, no, the thing is that you definitely want to get yourself out there. The more eyes you could get on your product is never a bad thing. It's always a good thing.
For sure. So let's see what else. I've got Emerald City coming up. I got WonderCon that I got approved for that I'm in. Actually, I already just I registered just last week. I got Ontario, which is Comic-Con Revolution. Waiting to hear back from C2E2, which should be in about 2 weeks, and waitlisted for SECC again. Last year I snuck in. I think I told you earlier, Paul. I got in on the Sunday before Comic-Con opened.
Yeah.
So good thing I'm local, because that's what I told him. I was like, hey, if something pops up, And I told her I've got underground parking. Like I'm underneath the building. So
Yeah.
I will have my stuff in my car. If you tell me Thursday afternoon I've got a spot, I will load in 20 minutes. You know?
Nice.
And then
Nice.
so my contact called me. She's like, "Hey, I got you a spot if you want it." And funny thing is, before I even responded, I saw my name on the site. And she's like, "Yeah, I knew." She's like, "He's gonna take it. I'm not gonna say no to Comic Con."
Well, the funny thing is that you told me that you're already booked to do a signing at Never Never. So you pretty much go from the con to Never Never and then back. So that's crazy.
Yeah, that was a busy day. But, yeah, it was
Chaotic fun.
It was definitely a lot of flop sweat that day.
Yeah. No, well, what did you take? Did you take a Uber or did you walk over there?
Oh man, I drug all my stuff over there. There's
You
no
drove?
because I dragged it by hand. I mean,
Wow.
From the convention center to Now or Never, it's like less than a mile. And by the time I get out and find an Uber, I'm like a quarter
You would've
mile
been
away
there
from
already.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would've been there. So
Yeah, nice, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but the thing is that I'm very excited for this complete series. Issue 4. I want to see how this ends. This is dope. But after you write 4, what are your plans for after that? Do you have any plans? Are you writing something different, or it's going to be a continuation?
A combination of things. So, like I mentioned, I wrote the full 4-issue miniseries way back. This is my first time ever being published, and we didn't think I just pretty humble and I'm sorry, I'm trying to be realistic. When I printed it, when we put out the first one, we got a really nice response. So I was surprised, and again, the readership has grown. A couple more retailers have picked us up, and as we roll into issue 4, people are like, "Oh, it's ending. Do you have more?" And
Nice.
I do have a side story that I've been working on, and fortunately, I was asked to be on a future noir kind of anthology. So I'll be writing a side story based off of California Inc. That will then will be part of the anthologies for at least 3 issues. So it's a 36-page story for that. I just wrote my first horror story. That'll be coming out this year as well. And then Justin, on the other hand, he and I will be flipping roles. I'll be the editor and he'll be the writer. He wrote a 5-issue miniseries, a crime noir drama kind of thing that takes place in I want to say Merced, and it's very near and dear to his heart because that's where he grew up. So he's gonna kill me if I got the city wrong, but it's Northern California. But so in that case, through Studio 12-7, we'll be publishing his work. But Dave will be the artist for California. We'll also be working with Justin, and we'll be working on that. But we'll be doing volumes now because Kickstarter is a little tough with floppies. People would rather wait for the trade to come out, or maybe a compilation. So we decided to take his 5-issue miniseries and do issue 1 and 2 in a volume, and issue 3 through 5 in a second volume, just so it's more meat on the bone for our for the readers. And that should be starting art in March. And the first anthology I told you about, that should be kickstarting in March as well.
So I want to show. Okay, before I kind of switch gears here, does anybody in the panel have any questions for Art before I go further?
Yeah, if you would just kind of give like a little rundown, kind of basically, what the story's about without, saying too much, I guess.
Yeah, no worries. Let's see. I think I might have mentioned the log line, but let me give you another version of that because it was super short, right? Let me pull it. Give me 1 second. It's going to be obvious I'm reading it. 1 second. I've got my pitch doc right here. I should be way more prepared for this. Obviously, I'm not. So I'm going to talk.
That's looking good.
All right, here we go. So I'll give you just the first paragraph of the pitch doc. It's 2047, 18 years after California seceded from the United States. After creating a new fresh water source to ensure independence, California's borders are closed, and it supplies 80% of North America's produce. With Silicon Valley, high tech is the largest source of revenue. Their massive military presence is now privatized, and Hollywood PR continues to shape the world in its image. All citizens are employees of California Inc., and live the ideal California life: surf, sun, gluten-free. But as employees living in company property, certain privacy rights are waived. With CCTV on every corner, California is little more than a totalitarian state masquerading as a utopia, and no one is bigger than the brand, even top brass.
I like nice. That, man. I know. So, check this out. So again, I did buy issues 1, 2, 3 at my LCS, and the cool thing is that Art signed it. He signed this copy and 2 and 3, and then also the editor. What was the editor's name again?
Justin Giampaoli.
Yeah, Justin. So he signed it too, so you can see it. They did it in gold. But I mean, look at this thing. This thing it's well made. I mean, the paper quality is like, yeah, he didn't spare Art. You didn't spare any expense, As far as
yes, you're right. You're right.
Like the art, this is what you'll expect to get when you buy any of these comics or like the Kickstarter. It's going to be like this, man. I mean, the glossy, it's just beautiful.
Who'd you print through?
Oh, we actually went through Print Ninja.
Print Ninja.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with them, they're out in China. Yeah, I got their sample packet, and then I talked through a few amount of other self-publishers, and just wanted to make sure I was comparing paper quality with theirs. I found ones that I really liked, and I was like, hey, this feels like an 80-pound gloss, and they confirmed. So as a collector myself, I've picked up a couple of Kickstarters where you get it in the mail and you spent like $20. It's one issue with shipping. You're like, as we know, we're not big too. $5 is a lot.
Yeah,
you pay $20 to support somebody and get a book, and it's the register is off, the staples are slightly off. You're just like, Yeah. But you're there to support the creative. So
no, it's definitely it's a tricky balance, because you don't want it to be too much, because you scare people away. You want people to read it, but you don't want to go too crazy into the quality either, because you can make a really, really nice book, but it'll be very expensive. So
so you got to kind of outweigh your options. But I think you did a fantastic job, Art. I mean, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Full disclosure, like I'm in the hole for all these, and I'm not doing this to beg for money. I'm just saying, like, as somebody who hasn't done this before, at least with the first issue, having to prove myself, I wanted to make sure that I gave the reader something tangible that they'll love to hold.
Yeah.
And so one thing too is I paid Dave up front for each issue out of my own pocket. So every Kickstarter is purely to pay for printing, and then hopefully in the 6 months in between each issue, I'm trying to make some of that money back through conventions and stuff. As you know, we don't make too much in conventions, but anything so it's double-edged for me. It's nice that I can go out there and get the word out. Also try to get some of that, recoup some of that money, so the next issue I could pay Dave again for the next one. And again, and each Kickstarter too, once the Kickstarter is over, we go straight to printing. There's no waiting, 3 months for drawing, for writing, illustrating, coloring. It's done. We're done. I'm ready to hit print. Files are ready to go. As soon as the Kickstarter is done and it funds, and then you got to wait those 2 weeks for the money to show up in the bank. We hit print, and I usually give us like a 3-month leeway or lead time to print. But usually I deliver each issue 2 months after the Kickstarter ends, and that helps kind of bring people back to, because as I have one Kickstarter that I backed early 2022. Haven't seen it, and he keeps sending out updates every 6 months saying sorry, and it's always some kind of excuse, and we're just like, dude, just say you stole it on it. Dude, it was like $45,000 he took from people. That was a lot of money.
Was that a comic or something different?
Yeah, it was a like a volume 1, like it was like a 45 pager, but it was kind of like, come on, man, like just stop lying, just stop updating us.
Yeah, most definitely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this video. Unfortunately, there's not going to be any sound. I'm bad with technology. Did I tell you guys that? But I'm going to play this anyway, so at least you can get some visuals. So let's do that.
You have the narrator for us, bro.
There's some text on there.
Oh, that's...
So you saw like the text, and dude, when you guys out there, if you do visit the Kickstarter, do yourself a favor and actually play the video, because the music that goes with this video is dope. Fortunately, I don't know how to bring that volume over here, but trust me, it's dope. So you got to do yourself a favor. So already it says right here that he's 95% to goal, but there's also, there's isn't there tiers like?
We have a couple stretch goals too. So and anything to kind of give back to our backers who give us a little extra. It's if anything, it helps fund the next one for sure. That's always super helpful.
So so I'll kind of scroll down. Art already said what the comic book's about. So in the finale, issue 4, woo, I can't wait. So the things I'm gonna tell you, I don't want to spoil anything, but I gotta tell you, Art, the first issue, it was like shit. At the very end, I was like, really? Are you kidding me? It was, dude. And it was such an easy read. I think I read all 3 issues in like 30 minutes. I went from one to the next and read the whole thing. And dude, you wrote a good story. It's dope. So good. So good. And I don't know where you got your inspiration, like for the story or for the characters, but I mean, the story is actually very character driven, and dude, I'm all for it, man. It's awesome.
One of my biggest influences is Greg Rucka. Just the way he writes is the least amount of exposition as possible, trusting that the reader can pick up what you're putting down as time goes on. Don't treat your audience as a bunch of dumb people. They're not dumb. They'll figure it out. If you give them the right things, you don't have to hit them over the head, and they'll figure it out.
Yeah. So I guess this is a person that read your comic. Hopefully I'm saying his name correctly. Keithan Jones, owner of Kid Comics Company. He's an Eisner Awards judge in 2021, founder of Black Comics Day. He says, Red California Ink puts me on the edge. Although it's a science fiction thriller, it can become a reality very soon if characters like Vesla are stamped out of society. Arthur Uben, is that how you pronounce your last name, Art?
It's actually Edwin.
Edwin.
Yeah, it's like Edwin, but with a B.
Thank you.
No worries.
Edwin. Weaves his dystopian tale of California turned into a corporatized nation with a palatable intensity that builds from panel to panel. It's part action thriller, part horror story. At least that's how I read it. You can feel different, but you will be just as hooked as I was. So, and that's the thing about this your story. It's full of surprises. It's like when you think it's one thing, it's becomes something else. But yeah, it is. Keithan, he said it. I mean, this is something that could actually happen in real life. And oh man. Scary.
I'm hoping not. I wrote it.
I mean, just from the
let's keep it fiction.
Just from the premise, I was like, dude, that's not too far.
It's scary. It's scary that you say that because I wrote it before this kind of thought even popped into anybody's heads. And then as the book started coming out, everybody's like, oh, this is super topical. Did you just write this last week? I was like, no, I came up with it back in 2015.
Yeah.
And
it's
just kind of interesting, it's kind of
we're waking up. It's almost like society's waking up to actually live. They're like, wait, we thought we were in utopia. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yes, all right. Nah, I'm just kidding.
You're right.
And then David Ebeltoft, he's a writer. Films, Blood of Dust, Root Letter. Blood for Dust. Here Alone, Comics, The Cabinet. He says, Law's luminous art beautifully contrasts. Art, say him again.
Edwin.
I apologize. I'm bad with names too. I'm bad with technology and I'm bad with names. Dystopian and corporatized narrative. Each page and panel had an uneasy allure to it that made me want but worry for more. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's awesome.
Shit, bro. I want in on this now.
So and then
It's down my alley, bro. Right down my alley.
so again, these are some of the sample pages. Again, beautiful art.
I can understand why you would want to. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Good.
I can understand why you wanted to maybe go the extra mile with your art and with the not the art but the quality of your book. I feel like you put a lot of thought and sometimes I read some stories with really good premises with the art wasn't as good, and for a visual guy like me, it's kind of hard to get into. So
yeah,
that's cool, man. I'm intrigued.
So Don Aguelo, I the first time I came in contact with that guy was during San Diego Comic Con.
There you go.
That guy, man, that guy kills it. I follow him on IG, and man, he does like right here. This variant cover is dope. I've seen some pieces where he's done like Spawn.
Yep, that's where he works. He works with the Godfather.
I'm like, good night, man. Yeah, so you got legit dudes doing your comic. That's awesome, Art.
It's kind of it's when I have to surround myself with people who know what they're doing. Otherwise, I won't do it right, and I won't look legit. So
yeah, no, 100%.
This guy
makes
too.
a difference, man.
So
Thad also works with Don at McFarlane. He does covers for Spawn as well. So both, I met Thad through Don. I met Don through Dave. Dave and Don are really good friends out in the Bay Area.
Yeah. Well, what do they say? It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Helps. It helps.
So yeah, it definitely helps. And then here's another cover. This was from
Vince. He's another San Diegan.
Vince Alvindia.
Yeah, he lives out here in San Diego as well.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow.
So
that one's a key.
Dude, I got art. I got a lot of blank covers, man. That I'd like to have some. Dude, I'm telling you, man.
Are you buying these at the comic shop already, or are you getting them from his website?
The ones I picked up. They had them on my LCS.
Okay, and they're available for most LCSs, or just whoever orders it.
Just the ones I have out here. But if you go to the Kickstarter, you can get both the physical or the digital 1 through 4 as well.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
If they wanted to get individual issues, could they find those on the website?
Yeah, on the Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you get issue number 4 in the add-ons, you could pick issue 1, 2, and 3 to add on as well. And then there's a digital catch-up. And actually today, through 6 o'clock our time, there's early bird. So for the first 24 hours, the early bird rewards are like 20% off for all the rewards. So it ends tomorrow at 6 in the morning, 6 p.m. Pacific time.
All right.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Cool.
So our boy Danny just showed up. What's up, Danny? Thank you for being here. We're here with Art Edwin.
Think Edwin, but with a B. Marco's dying over there.
It's funny. I'm getting D&D flashbacks.
He knows I'm terrible. Okay, there you
He'll
go.
say the same name 8 different ways, and they'll all be wrong.
That last one actually was my cover that I did before I started writing. Before I started writing, and before I was in advertising for the last 16 years. Just to give you guys more background, I was an animator for the first season of Futurama, and then I was on the 3 seasons on The Simpsons.
Dude, that's legit.
What?
Dude, you're legit, bro. That's legit. Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna send you some blank covers. You live in Chula Vista. My mom lives out there. Next time I'm out there, I'm gonna come by your house. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kind of kidding.
I'm just curious.
Awesome,
if you can draw, why do you have someone else doing the art? Like, is it just to kind of split up the task?
Yeah. Great question, Marco. One, I'm massively slow now. When I left animation, I got burnt the fuck out. Excuse my language, if that's all right. I got burnt out real bad, dude. Like, I actually stopped drawing for about 20 years.
Wow.
Like 20 years. And so I left animation because I got burnt out, and I was trying to change my career in the arts. And I went into design, advertising, and photography, and right now I'm doing video production. And for the first time in like, was it 2 years ago? I started drawing again. I was like, oh, I like drawing when it's for me. I was drawing for clients, and it was really like taxing. But actually, before I got on the podcast, I was drawing. I'm in the middle of working on a piece, and I'm not doing it for anybody but myself, and it feels fun.
Not you, Paul.
But I'm super slow. Like,
Be quiet.
and
Stop
I'm
it.
not. I don't have much experience with sequential in terms of a page. I could do sequential for like when I storyboard for a commercial, so because it's all one frame.
Yeah.
As you know, it's an art, just like
Oh, yeah.
lettering's an art.
Paneling
And so-
is
yes.
I think maybe the most underappreciated art form of comics.
I would say actually lettering might be right because
I
the
can,
best
I
letter
can see that too, but
the
I
best
feel
lettering
like
is not noticed.
So,
It's
if you guys
true.
didn't know, my middle name is myself. I'm Filipino.
What's happening?
My middle name is myself. See, when he says he only draws for myself, that's my middle name. Stop. Moving right along. Crickets. Hey, wait. I have a. Let me do the cricket sound real quick, because that got crickets. Where is it? Okay. I don't know where the crickets is, but I have the monkey. All right, hey, moving right along.
Yeah, Marco, you want to finish that thought? You're talking about paneling.
I was just gonna say, in my opinion, at least, I think, as far as like a skill ceiling goes, paneling can just go to astronomical limits, and there's some really super creative stuff that you can do with it. So, there's good paneling, there's really good paneling, and then there's like shit I've never seen before. You know what I mean?
Remember, was it Court of Owls, Batman, when Capullo made you turn the book?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was like, what are you doing to me, man? What are you doing to me? This is amazing.
So Marvin said lettering is only noticed when it's bad.
100%.
Like my joke. My joke was bad. So
Well, we didn't notice it though.
All right. So as far as like bundles, this is a bundle that you can purchase on the Kickstarter.
Yes.
And $35. You save $35, and
If you put your cursor to the far right a little bit, and that right column, and scroll down, you'll see all the different options there. So that first one is the. So that one is, again, it's good until tomorrow morning at 6 Pacific time. You can get $2 off for the PDF version of it. And if you keep scrolling, you'll see all the different iterations. And if you see the words Premium Plus, it's the same story, but then you also get all the covers on there, and then I attach the script onto that PDF as well.
Nice. Well, I'm definitely when I order it, I'm definitely going to order the physical copy. And I know the idea between having the digital copy. Like, for example, some guy on the other side of the planet.
Yes.
And the thing is that space is limited. Just to have the digital copy is just more convenient, and they don't have to wait for anything to come to their house. Don't they get it? They get it instantly.
Oh, another thing too is with my Kickstarter, a lot of other Kickstarters, they add shipping afterwards. This is all included with shipping if you're in the US.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. So that's good to know. Thank you, Art.
Yeah, for sure.
I always check to see if that's noted in the Kickstarter, because you can get surprised by that shipping charge.
Right. Because sometimes it says, and they don't even give you a shipping chart, and you're just like, are you going to charge me $40 for a single issue or $2?
Right.
So like here, this is the early bird physical catch up for only $48. You receive physical copies of 1 through 4, plus the standard PDF versions. That's dope right there.
You see the last sentence there, it says the shipping is included for US residents. So
yeah, ships to anywhere in the world.
Outside of the US, there's a bit of a charge.
Physical catch up. 60. Yeah, the pricing is really is there too. It's not like super crazy. Yeah, but what I saw, mystery variant.
And then right there too is retailers that have slowly kind of caught on as issue 2 and 3 kind of came up have reached out. So I added some retailer options as well. And so like both Now or Never and Kamikaze, since they have issue 1 through 3, there's if you scroll down a little bit, there's just a regular number 4 that's a much more discounted price. Oh, sorry, on the right column. But there's the retailer catch-up version, so they can get issue 1, 2, 3, and 4 as well. If you have any local,
okay, I see what you're saying.
Local shops, I'm gonna again. It includes shipping, so
yeah, very nice.
And pure and totally. And Marco, I think will appreciate this. Full transparency. I'm only adding $1 per book for me to make off of each one of these to the retailer. So I'm not making I'm actually paying for shipping. My goal is to get it out there to other readers to hopefully find me later. It's the long game for me. If they like this and I start making other books to come find me later on for other books, then it just kind of pays off, and
Yeah, and cool things like this, add-ons is like this pin. Then that's pretty much the comic book logo, right? That's for California Ink.
That's the California Ink new flag. It's, if you notice, it's facing right instead of left, so it's progressive. It's polygonal structure, so it's kind of building on the future, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. DEI, it has DEI all over it.
No.
Well,
I have nothing against it, but it doesn't say that on there.
I'm kidding. Yeah. I'm not putting words in your mouth. I'm just messing around. And then this right here.
If you look
Big
at,
tattoo pin.
If you look at Big Sis's left shoulder, that's her tattoo, and she's part of a faction called Reclaim, because, as you know, for one, they our indigenous folks have been taken over and colonized, and then now they're being told that they're employees. So what other group would have the most to kind of be upset at this new corporate country than our indigenous neighbors?
Yep. And then a pin that says "Be Dupe."
If you remember that from issue 2, there's kind of a thing that has to do with it. It makes sense for people after they read issue 2.
Yeah, very cool. And then Vesla. Oh man,
General Vesla's winter patch.
Yeah. And then you have a bundle for all 4 items, 3 pins and the patch.
Yep.
It's awesome. And then you have stretch goals. If you hit like a certain stretch goal, the first one looks like it's a mobile phone wallpaper design. All backers receive 4 mobile phone wallpaper designs.
Let me see if I could show you one of them. Here you go. I don't know if you can see this.
Here, let me get you. Move this.
So there's issue 1 cover.
And
then I've got like issue 2 cover as well.
Nice.
And then 2 more real quick. So I'll send a pack of all 4 of these out to all our digital and physical backers.
Love it.
And then last one. Sorry, give me a second. This is actually my favorite one. Marcus looks so awesome here.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and that's the thing. I'm wondering what happened to him. So, issue 4. That's why I gotta get that issue 4. I need to know. I needs to know. So, your creative team of you being here, Art, your illustrator Dave Law.
Yeah, he's out. He's based in San Jose. We met LA Comic Con. It was about a year or 2 of kind of looking for the right creative illustrative partner so I could keep writing.
Yeah.
And honestly, his style of storytelling is, he works on a book called Space Auditorium, which is really, the perfect word is zany. It's based off of like 80s or 90s variety shows, but somebody's lost in space and trying to escape like this. They're in this weird game show that's threatening her life, and it's really wild. And so when I saw his work, I was like, dude, that's really, really, as Marco said, really strong paneling. His storytelling is amazing. His sequentials are really strong. So, but it's not traditionally the way I draw. So it was just nice for me to kind of break out of what I'm comfortable with, and then leave him to just take the panels and the full script. And I even said, like, I wrote full script not to prescribe to you what I want to see. It's just because I wanted to know that I could do it, and that's before I found him as a partner. And when he got it, I was like, now do your version of it, because I found you and I like your work. I don't want you to do you as me. I wanted you to do, you know, yours, so that it becomes our book. You know what I mean? If we collaborate, and also if he gets to do his own thing, he has more fun, and the more fun he's having, the more shows in the work, right? If someone feels like they're not, if they feel like they're just doing something you're being told to do, it's not the work's going to show how sad they are.
Right. No, you guys definitely make a good team, because the thing is that when you read it, it just flows. Right. You know what I mean? It just flows. It doesn't feel like, and that's the thing with me. If there's something that I enjoy, it goes fast. Nice. You know, if I read a book that is hard to get through, the struggle, I don't enjoy it as much. But when you like read something, and that's what I love about comic books. You know, you get lost in the comic book, and time just like there's no, you know, you don't feel like it's forced. It's like you just read it and it's seamless. And that your comic book is, dude, it is that. Dude, your comic's really good. Want, man. That's what you want. Yeah, it's dope, man. It's dope.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, do you do any character design, or do you kind of leave that all up to your artist as well?
Yeah, I left that up to Dave, although I did have descriptions too, just kind of, hey, here's what I saw in my head. And then again, he and I split the IP on it. And for him to have that feeling of ownership too, it's something that I love doing in advertising. And I know a lot of creative directors didn't like doing this, but I loved sharing an idea and having someone bounce it back so it becomes ours. Again, if they're having fun, then it shows. And then it's like, if we win an award, it's like a better high five at, you know, like with advertising, whenever we'd win something, it's like, we did this. It's not, oh, I made your vision come to life. So I would have some descriptions for him, like for LB, the younger brother who's bigger than his big sister. I had a description, and he like took that and ran, and he made him even more kind of robust. And without spoiling anything, Paul, the final frame of issue 1, I wrote a certain way, and when my wife read the script, she's like, "Oh, well, I mean, it can't be, right?" And then like when Dave drew it, he's like, "No, it happened," you know. So, I was like, "What?" Yeah. So he punctuated something even further that I wanted to put my stamp on, and he like really hammered it through.
Yeah.
Because I remember when he sent me the pencil, I was like, "Yo!" I remember texting him like, "What did you do?" And he's like, "Well, I wanted to make sure people knew." I was like, "Well, you made it clear."
Well, I was all like, okay, I don't want to ruin anything, but like, yeah, no, just throw some dirt on that. You'll be all right. Dude, that's so good. Okay, so let's put that Kickstarter back up. So Justin is your editor.
Yes.
You said he's also a writer.
Yeah, he's an editor mostly, but he's been a critic for going, I think it was like 16, 17 years. But he used to he used to write back matter for Brian Wood. He co-wrote Rome West, but technically it was mostly him with Brian Wood through Dark Horse. And then he did Starship Down. He did, what else did he do?
Well, says he did DMZ?
Yeah, he helped with DMZ a little bit. Yep.
Wow. You guys definitely have like your background. You guys have some pretty dope, notable like background stuff. So yeah, no, you guys are legit.
Yeah, I mean, so Justin, Frank, and Dave definitely have some experience in the comics industry. Where mine is mostly in production, animation. So I was like, if I'm going to put a book out there as an unknown writer, I need to get some people behind me who know what they're doing, to one, make sure I don't fuck up. And also when we put the book out, they're like, oh, we know who Frank is, because Frank letters everything basically. If you've looked at any book from Image through Dark Horse through Boom, like he has so many credits. So the fact that I work with Frank is awesome. Again, Justin's worked on many books, and Dave has been in the indie comic space for about, I think, 7 years now.
Yeah. Well, it's funny too, because every Kickstarter in the very end, they always have the risk and challenges. I've yet to invest in a Kickstarter, and it hasn't came through. But Art, I know you said you did a Kickstarter, and the guy raised 45 grand, and you never saw anything.
No, and it's every 6-7 months he'll put up an update. I'm not gonna put this person on blast.
Yeah, don't put him on blast. Yeah,
but he's put an update up, and everybody's like, "You're just lying to us. Stop it. you just stole our money."
Well, how many years has it been?
It was supposed to be in our hands December of 2022.
Wow.
Yeah, something like that makes me wonder. Either he's thieving, or he just didn't have his stuff together at the beginning of it.
Yeah. Okay. So to his defense, when he does update, there are more pages. We see more pages, right? And also there were unfortunately some medical issues, I think, with somebody in the team, and then there was, I think there was a natural disaster. But I mean, maybe they were just writing it when they started kickstarting it, and I didn't want to do that. So
that's the thing. Yeah, people always like, I think this will take me 3 months to get done, and it's whatever time you quote it as. It's never going to be that.
As somebody, I'm one of those rare creatives that loves to stay on a schedule, and that's why I thrived as a creative director. And right now, outside of advertising, my other business that I run is I run a small production company. So I shoot commercials, and I'm the producer and director. As the producer side of me, I usually book everybody 3 months out, and then I get the call sheet out a week before. Everybody I know of always gets call sheet out the night before. I can't do that. Like, I got to keep everybody in line, and then on top of that, I make sure every single person on my crew has everything they need. So when they're on set, they could, what does Mark Wahlberg say in The Good Guys? I'm a peacock. I need to fly. It's like I want them to have what they need to do their best. So when they're on set, they're doing their thing, and people can give themselves deadlines, but unless there's someone tapping them on the shoulder, they're not going to hit those deadlines. I mean, just that illustration I was telling you guys I was working on, I thought I was going to get it done in 3 days. It's day 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's for me. It's for me.
And working with multiple people, it can be, you can be as scheduled and planned as you want to be, but it just takes one person to screw it up. You'd be like, okay, like even the colorist, kind of in towards the end, it's like, okay, those pages should be done by now, and they're like, I actually haven't started. It's like, okay, well,
And then there's life, right? And then there's life. Things happen.
Yeah, there's always circumstances that actually are excusable, and it's like, but it sucks because it's a setback.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, like I always remind people when they come to me that there's something that's holding. I'm like, dude, I'm human, you're human. If something happened in your life, I'm not gonna. This isn't life or death. It's comics. I mean, financially, it's important for me to get it done, but I'm a human too. If something happens to me, I hope you have the same kind of grace for me. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing with comics too, how a comic will come out and it'll come out hot. You know what I mean? Everybody will love it, and then it'll take a while before the next issue comes out. And there's something about momentum. You know what I mean? You can lose a lot of momentum if the thing is like, it takes a whole year before you get the next issue out. And people forget about it because there's always a new comic book coming out every week. And then you could be totally be forgotten. So definitely getting yourself out there, getting your product within a reasonable time is, I know that's important for you, Art. The cool thing is that, when I got into your comic, issue 1, 2, and 3 are already out. So I got to read those 3, and now I want more, and that's the thing, that's how I am when it comes to a story. If I read something and I really like it, I just want more of it. And Art, I'm going to tell you, man, you got a winner on your hands. So yeah, thank you.
Thanks, man. We're hoping to compile it one day soon, but I want to wait for the other story to come together, and maybe shop it around. I mean, we're hoping that outside of my own Studio 12-7, maybe we can get like a trade put together somewhere and see if one of the bigger publishers is up, because it's one of those. It's a turnkey, right, Marco? Like if I show up to a publisher and it's like, hey, it's ready. My files are print ready. All you gotta do is hit print and throw your back matter in there. You know, that's just give, put your list of names back there. Whatever, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, that's definitely a selling factor because you see it a lot with all kinds of indie books where, let's say it is a 4-parter, and maybe 1, 2, 3 might even come on time, and then it's like, where's issue 4? Oh, that's 6 months later. It's they didn't have it ready.
Yeah, you know what's interesting to me is I found, because before I got into the Kickstarter space, I was stressing out because normal comics come out every month, right? Once a month. And I was like, I can't afford to do that. And then when I did 1 to 2, and I had about 5 months in between, the Kickstarter and indie world, because the comic costs more too, they were like, oh, that's fast. I was like, that's fast? Because, as we mentioned, from issue 1 to issue 2, friends and family who backed issue 1, when I came out with issue 2, they're like, but I just backed you. That's 5 months ago, And then so actually that forced me to not rush to get issue 3 and 4 out, but we did keep a 5 to 6 month pace for each one. So after 2 full years, we were actually done with all 4. We actually had, like you said, a specific momentum. So each time I went to each show, I had to have a new issue, which was kind of nice.
Yeah. So WonderCon.
First one is Emerald City, then WonderCon, but I will have all 4 at Emerald City.
Yeah, so I don't know if Batmite's here, but I'm definitely going to go to WonderCon. WonderCon, this is what I'm thinking about this year. I'm going to go to WonderCon, definitely Comic-Con. I'll be at Comic-Con. And then I'm also going to do the pilgrimage to Charlotte. I'm going to go to Heroes.
I applied for that one. My plug is trying to get me in. She is trying to get me. She's like, I'll get you in, but I really want to go to Heroes. For sure. You
know what? The cool thing is that a lot of the East Coast bros that I've met through YouTube, I get to finally meet them in person. I'm very excited to go to this thing. A guy that's going to be there is my buddy Random Reads, Kevin. Kevin will be there. Vogs, who was here earlier before the show. He was on for a little bit. He'll be there. Hopefully I can get these guys up here to go. But I know, what, hey, things happen, things happen.
Maybe in a few years when you decide to go again to the East Coast, I think I'm going to count myself in that one, bro.
Yeah.
Because, man, that's going to be a blast, bro. I'm jealous, bro. In a good way.
Well, the thing is that I got a wife that's retired. So, what I mean? It's makes it a lot easier. But it's whatever.
Where are you at again, Rude?
What's up?
I'm in Reno, bro, Nevada.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, okay. So, off subject is you're born and raised from San Diego?
I wouldn't say born. I was born because my dad was in the military. I was born in Italy, raised in San Diego, moved to LA for about 6 years during that animation time of my life, then moved to Boston for about 2.5 years to go study. I went back to school for advertising design and photography, and then back to San Diego, and I've been back since 2004.
Nice, man. So you've been around. That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
but you went to high school here?
Yeah, I went to school in Morse.
Nice. And
I survived. I did not get shot.
I'm not saying nothing, bro. I'm not, dude, I went to Bonita Vista, and everyone thinks that, if you go to Bonita, you're a rich snob. Bro, I was far from that.
But you didn't have physical violence threatening you like my school did.
No.
That was a constant. Not a constant, but it was a thing to think about.
You're a local dude, and that's cool. And Aaron from my LCS.
Yeah.
That's where I got your comic, and man, dude, continued success, Art, man, because you got something, bro. That's dope. Your comic's so dope.
So too, man. I see a lot of energy and power, man. A lot of dedication, and it's good quality, man. I mean, you got Marco. I don't know if you know him very well, but he reads books, and that makes a difference. And I think that makes a difference, you as a creator, that you are actually a comic book enthusiast. And I mean, it makes a difference, bro. I mean, sometimes you wonder as a reader, as a consumer, if some of the people creating some of the books that come out are even into what they're doing,
Yeah,
So-
you know, because as we know, so a lot of people, a lot of shows come from comics, right? So a lot of them are writing comics, hoping to get a TV show or movie, and it's like, no, make it because you want to make a cool comic, not because you're hoping for a TV. Although, as we know, sci-fi is where shows go to die. I will sell out to sci-fi in a heartbeat.
Right? Hey, no, dude, are you
I'll
kidding
make
me?
I'll make that money. I'll make that money.
Yeah, no, for sure. So,
I can make more comics. I can make more comics.
As far as like comic books, what are you fans of? Like, what are some of the comic books that you read currently?
A lot of it was, you know how Image went from, you know, like Spawn to like the Max. Actually, the second or the third wave of Image were Lazarus, Deadly Class. What else is in? Tip of my tongue. So many great books in that time. Anything by Rick Remender, anything by Greg Rucka.
Dude, I'm a big Recommender. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man.
And his books are just like,
Yeah, I know.
How do you write so fast? It's just,
Yeah.
he's a monster. Yeah, I had the
Yeah,
pleasure.
and it's so many different genres too. I mean, the thing with Deadly Class, dude, I have that whole run, you know, and I was sad when they had that TV show. It didn't last more than one season.
I liked it. I did too.
I did too. I
It's
thought
nice-
it was dope,
Sci-Fi.
man.
You know why? Because it was on Sci-Fi.
It was on Sci-Fi. Yeah, but you know, I'd like to see some other of like Black Science. Ooh, I love Black Science. I would love for them to come out with something with that because that was dope. I enjoyed that run. But yeah, no, dude. Yeah, dude, I love Rick Remender.
Yeah. But Rucka's my biggest influence. When I went to Rose City Comic Con this past September, was that what it was? And I was nervous to go say hi to him because one of my variant cover artists, Justin Greenwood, is friends with him. And I was like, dude, you don't want to meet your heroes because they could, you know. He's like, yeah, Rucka could be.
Everyone said that. Everyone has that story. Everyone
Yeah.
has that story.
Greg
Yeah.
Rucka is known for being very honest, right? And so he's like, dude, Greg's cool. Go say what's up. Just tell him you're a big fan. He'll love you. Tell him you know me, right? And my dumbass walked up to Greg Rucka while he was setting up his table, and I started talking to him, and I was like, I know what it's like to be on that side. What am I doing, right? And I could tell he was kind of like, not right now. So I like left and just sweating, like I fucked it up. I messed it up. So
Yeah.
I had drinks with Justin that night, and he's like, say hi to him tomorrow again. Just wait a while, and then one, he'll probably forget he saw you because he sees thousands of people every day, and two, just whatever. So I went to go see him the next day, and he was the nicest guy. He was like, hey, I think you came by yesterday, and I was kind of rude to you. I'm really sorry. I was like, what?
Oh, see, I love that. That's
Dude,
that's an amazing story. That's
And then-
awesome.
And then we started chatting for a while, and then I was like, hey, do you mind if I bring you a copy of my book? And he's like, I want to buy them from you. And I was like, no, I'm going to give them to you. And when I came by and gave him my books, he's like, did you sign them? I was like, what? It's like, I was like, is my hero making me sign my books for him? He's like, you can't leave
cool,
without
man.
signing it. I was like, dude, this guy's dope, man. He's a good dude.
Help,
awesome.
Here, I am here.
Yeah.
No, you
That's
know the
cool,
thing
man.
is, all of us have been at conventions, and we all have our own stories of that stuff. But no, it's awesome when you actually meet someone you admire, and they're cool as fuck. It's there's nothing better. Nothing better. I gotta tell you, man.
I'll give you guys kind of I met Rick Remender and had an hour of sitting with him directly in an empty room just to interview him. One of my buddies, he had a press pass, and he and I have this sort of press thing we do. And then he had his press pass through San Diego's Fox out here. And so they said, hey, who do you want to interview? And he knew I was a big fan of Remender. He said, hey, man, do you want to sit in a room with Remender and interview him? I was like, what? And so he's like, no, it's cool. Usually usually there's like 10 tables and there's like 10 interviews happening at the same time. No big deal, right? And this is before Deadly Class went live, you know, their TV show. So we show up to Comic-Con, and my buddy's like, oh, meet me at room whatever. And I walked into this room like there's nobody here. And in comes, it's just me and then thousands of tables.
Yeah.
And in comes Remender with his handler. And they're like, "Are you with Fox?" And I was like, "Yes." And my buddy's not there. The guy who's actually representing Fox he's like he calls me. He's like, "Dude, I'm 10 minutes away." I'm like, "But Remender's here now."
I know he's here now.
So
Wow.
he shows up, and so he and I just kind of chatting it up a little bit. I'm trying to kill time. My buddy shows up covered in sweat. And he takes out the recorder. We're interviewing him, and he's the smartest, nicest guy, and he just unloads and answers every question so fully. It was just amazing. Thank God I recorded it because I was able to transcribe the whole interview. But he is that guy is really smart, dude. He's a really nice guy. So I was happy to meet that guy, and I was terrified that it was me and him, and it was just three of us on a table in this big room. I was like, usually it's normally like 8-9 other interviews happening.
Yeah.
They're like, he
doesn't do a lot of cons, does he?
No, and I saw
That's
him
what I was gonna say.
5 years later. I saw him, and I had him sign a book for me. And I go, "Rick, you and I, we met at an interview." He's like, "Oh yeah, it was in that room upstairs." And it was after COVID. And whenever I get a book signed, I like to ask the writer to write me a little something that's either funny or encouraging to get me to keep writing. And we were, as I was pulling up, they were making jokes about doing drugs, right? And I said something. So when I pulled up and I asked him, I was like, "Hey, do you mind writing me a little something?" He wrote, "Stay in drugs, don't do school." It's very Rick Remender, right? It's like very Rick Remender. That dude is sharp, he's fast. I was like, dude.
Ooh, man, I would love to meet him, have him sign, because I have, well, like I said, I have the whole run of Deadly Class. I also have all the trades. I would love for him to sign one of my trades. That would be a dream. Yeah. No, dude, that's an awesome story, Art. Thank you for sharing that.
I also hope he doesn't remember because I mean.
So I want to. Sorry, I'm late. Art, thanks for joining us, man. Thanks for joining us, man. We appreciate you for joining us, man. Thank you.
Did you have a question?
No. I
What?
love that story.
Dude, you had a whole hour to think of a question.
It's good to see you, Boggs. It's good to see you, bro.
No, Boggs, love it that you're here. Thank you.
Thank you. I have some really cool stories, Arthur. Like last year, I met John Jang, and it was my first con because I'm in these comics 2 years, and so I'm getting this comic signed, and it's actually one Paul sent me, and it's what's it called? It's called Death Rager, and I give it to John, and I said, "Do you mind signing this?" He's like, "Oh my God, I haven't seen one of these in ages." And I'm like, "Yeah, I bet. I know you're used to signing other stuff." And I said, "By the way, I'm friends with Paul in the 619. And as I'm leaving, turning around after I got my book signed, he's like, "Hey man, what's your name?" And I said, "My name's Will." He said, "Hey man, tell Paul what's up from me." I said,
Yeah. No, the thing is that I every time I go to like Comic-Con or if I see him at LA Comic, he's like one of the nicest guys. Like when like Art said, how they say, sometimes when you meet your heroes, you get let down. No, not there. No, he's like the nicest guy, so talented, and that's the thing that's so cool. I've met Art. Dude, is a great writer, dude. John, his art is just mind blowing. Dude.
Yeah,
So I've been lucky to see to meet some pretty talented people in the industry, and dude, it just makes collecting and reading comics even better. Yeah,
It does, right? Yeah, it's kind of an interesting time now where people are following creators. So like, no matter where, I met Stephanie Williams over at Rose City Comic Con. She was right across from Greg Rucka, and now like I'm looking for her work. You find somebody you like and you find their works. You don't care where they're published at, which is
exactly.
Yeah.
I've always been a follow the creator, follow the writer. If I like the way someone writes, I'm going to follow them from title to title.
Yeah, most definitely. So anyone else in the panel that have any questions for our friend Art?
Well, I just want to say I'm definitely in on the Kickstarter, and I see you went up a little bit. I think you got.
Oh, really? I haven't been able to check. Oh, look at that! Oh, wow! Looks like we're about to break our
Yep.
We're gonna hit our goal. Hopefully before 24 hours.
On the first day, Art, what's up? On the first day, wow.
45
I'll take it.
minutes, you know.
Yeah, most
Everybody
definitely.
out there, go ahead and get in on it. We'll break it while we're on here.
Yeah, Paul, send me the link to it later, Paul.
I'm gonna show it right now. I'm gonna
I'm
gonna highlight it one more time.
I like the story. I like the. It reminds me a bit of Neil Stevenson. I've always liked the cyberpunk a bit. And
I just put the link in the chat there.
Which Neil Stevens book? Which book?
Snow Crash.
Oh, Snow Crash. I'm gonna look it up. I like to take note of things people mention so that I could add it to my giant to read pile. Right.
So Marco was nice enough to actually put the link in. So this is the link, guys. If you click on the link, you could get to the Kickstarter. It's going to be Art's Creation, California Inc., the complete series. So Marco, thank you for doing that, man.
Or you could just jump on Kickstarter and just type in California INC. That's I made the mistake on issue 1 using the copyright symbol for California, like in the logo.
Yeah.
And it was not easily searchable. So issue 2, 3, and 4, I adjusted that for sure.
Yeah, that's dope.
It wouldn't show up the other way. I was like, dang it, I messed up for searchability.
Isn't it always like trial and error? It's like you realize something and let's change it. But no, that's awesome.
Yeah, hopefully you learn as you go. Some people, the ones that don't learn, that's
yeah, I know. So Art, this is my Pinoy brother, Furbird. He's up in the Seattle area.
Oh,
so
hey.
So what's that? What your Emerald's in the Seattle area, right?
Yeah, it's right there. It's right in the middle of Seattle.
There you go. So Furbird, homie, right here, dude, Filipino brother, right here. Art Ibuen.
There you go.
Oh, see what I'm saying? I only took me the 20th time to pronounce it. So. But yeah, anyways. So Furbird, thank you for being here, man.
I love to meet you out there, man. It was one of my favorite shows last year, and I'm coming back with way more stuff. So I'm pumped, man. All I had was 2 issues, and that show is a very comics friendly show. It specifically, Artist Alley felt like the highlight of the convention, which is kind of dope. But I really want to get to, as you mentioned earlier, North Carolina HeroesCon, because it reminds me of this is how old I am. I used to go to Comic-Con back when it was at the Civic Center, and you could just roll up and pay $5, and it's just long boxes. Just long boxes.
Art,
I went to the first DragonCon. It was 1,500 people. What a great show.
1,500. That's not much a lot.
Or I won't be able to fund it yet because of my linkage. I need my credit card near me, but
no worries, man.
You got a seller in me.
Vox, we'll wait for you. Go get your credit card and put something down real quick right now.
Not doing that.
We'll wait, Vox.
No,
we'll wait.
Yeah, and get me one too, Bugs.
Hey, Art, that Crash I mentioned, the reason I thought of it was because it takes place in the near future, and the entire United States is run by corporations.
Oh man, I mean,
I didn't want to say we were already in there, but I mean,
yeah, right. We're getting off.
Rex,
what's up, Rex?
What up, Rex? Hell yeah,
Rex, you got the link, bro. If you want to jump on, dude, you're more than welcome, man. You're one of the homies. So everyone that's coming in a little late on the stream, I'm highlighting the Kickstarter of Arts. He is the writer and creator of California Inc. So this we talked about it earlier, but I'm gonna just scroll down the pretty much the Kickstarter, so you guys can get a look at what it looks like.
It's good stuff, man.
Yeah,
thank you guys. Appreciate that.
The sample pages got me intrigued. Was that 5 pages, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready for the rest.
So, and there's also a kind of like a preview video, kind of tells you, lets you know what it's about. The music's dope. When I played it, guys, you can't hear the volume, but trust me, when you play it, you'll dig it. It's amazing. Yeah. So similarly, these are some of the preview pages, some of the variant covers that you can expect. Yeah, I mean the art's great, and then the cool thing is that Art actually he drew this. He's a pretty accomplished artist himself. I mean that's dope. That's a dope cover.
Thank you, appreciate that.
Yeah, but he only draws for himself. And me, if I'm talking about try something for me, because dude, this guy's amazing.
Actually, just speaking of drawing for other people. So when Dave and I started working together, we drew up a contract, and there's a payment plan and everything for me to pay him out. And he snuck into the contract at the end of each issue. I owe him a drawing of him with the Simpsons character.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
And so my stipulation to that is, okay, you pick the character, but I decide what happens in the scene.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
It's been a fun kind of thing that we've been doing. So it's
cool. Yeah, that's cool.
And then also on the Kickstarter, these are the individuals that are working on the comic book. Of course, Art's the writer, Dave Law's the illustrator, Justin is the editor, and then they have a letter named Frank. So those are the credits. And then, of course, on every Kickstarter, they have their risks and rewards. But I don't think there's going to be a risk, guys. He's about to hit his goal on the first day. So
and the book is done. The files are ready to go. As soon as the campaign's over, we send it over to the printer. So the only risk is the waiting.
Yeah.
So
but
this is over when you reach the goal, or is there a date?
You got to wait.
Say it again.
It's over when you reach the goal, or
no? It's over after the 30 days, so that we have time to raise more. So that and the nice thing about hitting the goal and going more is it'll pay for the next issue, which is great.
Cool.
For the next series that we're working on.
So
that cover, real quick, the third cover. So the first cover was my favorite cover forever until that third cover came out. I remembered the other one, the one you just had. One more.
Oh
no, go back. There, that one.
That one. So I'm going backwards. So yeah, I'm kind of like I'm looking at myself do it. I'm going backwards.
So this one right here, I wrote this damn issue, and I didn't know that could be a cover. And I remember being at Disneyland, and Dave sent me that text. He's like, "Hey Art, what do you think of this?" And I like held up the line behind me. I was staring. I was like, "Dude, 2 kids at a funeral and one of them's handcuffed. Like, what the hell, dude?" Like, and I know the scene, but I never thought of this as a cover. And I'm like, dude, that's gonna get people to stop.
Yeah.
Well, the cool thing is, guys, that I picked these up at my LCS, and they had 1 through 3, and they're all signed. Art signed each individual issue, which I didn't realize until I came home and started reading it. I'm like, what's that on the cover? And I'm like, oh shit, he signed them. So Art, thank you, man.
For sure.
That's awesome. Okay, so as far as that, I'm not sure if I'm forgetting anything. Art, is there anything else that you want to add?
No, I think we're good. But I know you guys go a little bit longer, but I think we mentioned through our correspondence, I'll be taking off in just a bit myself.
Yeah, so, most definitely.
I'd love to connect with everybody else on this. Do
IG.
I have? Yeah,
we're all on IG.
Cool.
I just followed you on IG.
Yeah, you're on Instagram, and all the homies are in Instagram. And the thing is that, dude, I gotta tell you, the response right now is really, really strong. And Art, man, I am so happy that you're on this live stream. I'm honored that you're here, man.
I appreciate you, man. Like it's as you know, as an indie person, it's hard to get your name out there. And then I'm reaching out to people to see if anybody was willing to give me even the time of day to read that email or my press release, So I appreciate you taking the time to read through the story and have me on. So this is really cool, man. Thank you so much. From one San Diego to another, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. Let's go. Oh, go Padres. Oh, what did you say?
I hope to meet the rest of the group here at in Heroes Con if I make it. That'd be dope.
Dude, you are a friend of the channel, dude. You come back anytime you want. If there's something you want to talk about, bro. Dude, red carpet, man. You're just all you have to do is hit us up, and yeah, definitely, man. You're welcome anytime.
Cool. All right, guys. Have a good one. Appreciate you. Talk soon.
Night, Art. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
So everybody, that was Art B. Win. Ooh, I'm getting hang on his last name. So yeah. You know what? The thing with Rude is that he said he was going to take off at a certain time.
Okay.
So hopefully he could come back. If not, but where's Voggs? I just see an empty chair. Is he invisible? Is he hiding behind the chair? Voggs, where you at?
Potty break, maybe.
Came back, bro.
Oh, there you are. Okay. All right. So, do you guys want to do? Okay, so now we have the rest of the show. Okay, so before let's take a nod to our Sydney Sweeney. We're part of the Sydney Sweeney fan club, so let's all say our prayers right here.
You steal mine, Kevin? You steal mine? Come on, Kevin.
All right, so yeah, again, that was Art B. Win, creator of California Inc. I'm very thankful that he took the time to be on the stream. So thank you, Art. All right, so as far as a random, I know you have it all set. So we are gonna do the birthdays. So if you want, let's do that now.
Hi, Paul.
Right.
Hi,
Yeah,
Voggs.
there's Bill on here. So have a seat. Relax. We'll get through it.
That's terrible, Phil.
All right. Where'd my list go?
That's even more terrible, Phil.
Hang on just a sec.
First off, Kevin, how you doing, man? Kevin, how you doing? Are you feeling good?
Yeah.
Good. You look good, man. You look good.
And Paul, I'll go through sports really fast
Ready.
tonight.
Right.
Okay. Well, after birthdays, we're gonna go straight to show and tell. We'll
Okay,
see.
no
If
sports.
you guys got anything to show?
Oh, I do.
All right.
Myself. Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh my.
Oh my. Oh, Howard Stern?
Yes.
71.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I love Howard Stern. He is awesome.
I didn't watch, dude. I used to watch that guy or listen to him like every week, but I can't remember the last time. I think after the movie.
To XM now. You can listen to him 24 hours a day on XM.
Yeah. Well, I don't have that. So
He's awesome. He is so fun.
Rob Zombie.
as raunchy as he's ever been.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Rob
bet.
Zombie is 60.
Oh shit.
Good movies and music.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Quesada is 63.
Oh wow. Okay.
These are all January 12th, by the way. This would have been Sunday.
Okay.
John Lasseter is 68. You know,
He's the creator of Toy Story.
director,
Director.
lots of the Pixar movies,
Okay.
including the reason Mater is also has a birthday today. He's
Oh,
not-
nice. Very cool.
His birthday is today.
Mater or Larry the Cable Guy?
Well, that's the guy that plays Mater.
No, he created or he directed it.
No, he's talking about the dude. He's either the actor or the character itself.
No, the actor that does Mater is Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah, that's what Vox just said.
Yeah, but is it Larry's birthday or Mater's birthday?
It's Mater's birthday.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Mater's birthday because it says it on the license in the movie.
Okay.
He has the license.
He's the
And
best
the reason
character
it's
in
his
that movie.
birthday is because it's a tribute to John Lasseter, the director of Cars.
Oh,
His best line in the movie is, "They're gonna race for the Piston Cup. He did what and he's what? He did what in his cup." I fucking
Nice.
love that movie.
All right.
No,
Then yesterday, Monday, Julia Louis-Dreyfus is 60.
Oh, I love her. Yeah,
She's awesome.
she is great.
Dancer in the world. That's the Seinfeld reference. You're supposed to laugh.
Okay.
Ha 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 ha.
Wait, I got something for that. Where is it? I can't work. That's not the laugh.
Wow,
Oh, here you go.
Paul, screw it up.
There you go.
It is also the birthday of Grodd.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
I love
Now
that
you can
character.
play the monkey noise now.
Yeah. The monkey noise.
All right, and tomorrow,
Yeah.
LL Cool J turns 57.
Oh,
I've actually
Ooh.
met LL Cool J.
I'm gonna knock you out. Oh, shit. LL.
And also,
Ladies love Cool J.
Dave
I love
Grohl
it.
turns 56.
Oh, there you go.
I love Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
On January 15th, the great Scott Snyder turns
Oh,
40.
I met that guy. Oh, that guy's fucking dope.
Yeah.
I got a
Right.
book.
I feel like I've met this guy, bro. Like, talking about following creators, this is one that I would always follow.
Yeah, dude, he's so down to earth. Gosh, man.
Whatever.
He's got a new
Right.
book out this week with Jock.
Yeah.
Jock?
Mm-hmm.
What book?
Oh, You Won't Feel a Thing?
I
Yeah.
don't feel a thing. I don't know about that. Dude, I'm so off the
January
I'm so off game,
16th.
man.
What is that? Thursday? John Carpenter turns 77.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Now, guess what movie that was? The young shot is on the set of.
No,
The
it isn't.
Thing.
The Thing. He's
Yeah.
wearing
Oh.
a coat.
Nice. Good call.
Shit.
Kate Moss.
Hell yeah!
Was that somebody or was that a soundboard?
Hell yeah!
That sounds like
Rick and
James.
Morty.
It sounded like one of us, but I was like, well, nobody sounds like that, though. That sounds like
Hell
one.
Who are you
yeah!
calling a turkey?
Is that for the Kate Moss on the left or the Kate Moss on the right?
I'd rather
Oh, wow.
take the one on the left in a heartbeat.
They should have picked, she would be like a great witch, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Hi,
now.
Alicia. Thank you for being here.
All right. And speaking of creators I follow, Garth Ennis is 54.
Oh, there you go.
I like Garth,
Oh, yeah.
What's going on?
even though I make fun of his name all the time.
Rude, say hi to Phil.
Phil, bro. Ah, man, I haven't talked to Phil in so long.
And what do we got?
Hope everything's well, dog.
This will be
Hope the
Friday.
cheetahs are doing good.
Steve Harvey turned
Oh,
68.
shit.
Wow. It's funny because the hair went from here to down here.
All right. Migrated and changed color too.
It was,
Yeah.
what was that magnet game?
Oh,
You
yeah.
use the hair?
To the hair? Oh, yeah. That's so
I mean,
funny.
as far as the hair thing, he's doing a lot better than me because as I'm getting older, the hair's going from here to back there.
Oh, yeah. Nah, it sucks getting old, man. Dude, right now, I got a heating pad on my back. My back hurts.
This cold sucks, man.
Here
Yeah.
turned 63.
When?
Yeah. Nice.
Man,
Nice.
I don't even remember him looking that young on In Living Color.
I know. He looks like a little boy.
All right.
Yeah, but you know, he can distort his face. You know how he could distort his face to do stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
like Mask. Well, maybe that
That's
was
dedication, brother.
Yeah, but no, dude.
Do you
Yeah.
guys
He
remember
looks
when he
old.
had the thick? Do you guys remember when he had the super thick beard? God,
Yeah.
I didn't even
A little
recognize
bit.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also on January 17th in 1929, Popeye made his first.
Oh, yeah.
I think that makes him 96 years old
Yep.
in public domain.
In
Yeah.
public domain, unfortunately.
And then on Saturday, Kevin Costner turned 70.
Wow.
Dang.
And also, a favorite of mine, Jason Segel turns 45.
Oh, nice.
Seagull is great. I thought Seagull was
I
funny.
like him and
swear.
everything. I need to
Oh,
watch
he's so
that new well, it's in its second season is out.
What's that movie? Is it I Love You, Man? Where
They go to the
he-
Rush concert.
yeah, and then there's that scene where his dog takes a shit and he just walks away.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "Hey, man, pick up after your dog." Yeah. That's a funny movie.
That is. Yeah, I've never seen him in anything bad.
So Alicia says Kevin Costner is still the man. 2 hearts.
Well, the only thing I can fault Costner about is making 3 freaking hour movies, man.
Well, you know what? Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I know everyone has their favorite Kevin Costner. I love Waterworld. Waterworld's dope. I love that
I
movie.
like Waterworld, but again, that movie was 3 hours. See, I used to be a projectionist, and they have platters that they set the movies on.
Yeah.
You know what that limit for that is? 3 hours. That sucker had that much room, and this applies to Wyatt Earp, Waterworld, Dances with Wolves.
Yeah.
Every one of them. It's like, dude, you just made the maximum length movie that can be played in a modern day theater.
Yeah.
Now they can go longer since they got digital.
Yeah. Now, you know, for me, 3 hours too long, man. I gotta take a piss somewhere. So, you know,
Waterworld had an
I
intermission
can't hold it that long.
when they put it in theaters.
Yeah.
Waterworld had an intermission to go to the bathroom.
See,
Only
I
place I'm
wish
doing 3 hours is at
movie
home, bro.
theaters, but they do not. They don't do the intermission. You gotta hold it, man. And then when you watch a Marvel movie, you gotta see like the after credit scenes. It's like, oh man, hurry up.
You got to
Yeah. That's painful. And that shows if you really love Marvel movies, you hold that shit. Okay, so where are we?
I can find out when I get home.
All right, so I'm gonna play one more video, and then we're gonna go straight to show and tell.
Hello, you dirty little boys. Are you interested in my body? Watch. Well, you can't have it. Because this isn't for boys, it's for men. And real men don't use cheap commercial body washes labeled by the FDA as a synthetic cleanser. But this is Dr. Squatch Natural Body Wash. It uses our real soap formula with ingredients from Mother Nature herself. And with long-lasting natural aromas like wood barrel bourbon, pine tar, coconut castaway, and fresh falls, you'll finally get the attention you deserve. So go to drsquatch.com today and quit being a dirty little boy.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No.
Oh yeah.
That bastard Darth Vader. That
I try to put. I'm not gonna tell you who I try to put a face on Darth Vader, but it was the app.
Until it blur a little bit.
Yeah, the app wouldn't let me. I'm not gonna tell you whose face. No, I'm not gonna tell you. But
Wait, can you
I
tell me
tried.
after the show? Can you tell me
I
after
will.
the show?
I will. I will say.
I
Bro,
think
I gotta
do
say,
I
bro,
know
I gotta
him?
say.
I think I know who it is.
All
I gotta
right.
say, man, first of all, it's great to have those clips back, man.
Oh my gosh, dude! I'm telling you, being back on StreamYard is such a breath of fresh air because, you know, I don't want to badmouth platforms, but the one that I was last time, it was so limiting, and I didn't like it. With StreamYard, you know, do I like the price hike? No, but does it do everything that I want it to do? Yeah. So that's why I'm back, guys. So show and tell.
Let me see what you have. No!
All right, who wants to go first? All right, we're gonna go from the top. We're gonna go with Rude.
Damn, I go third.
All right, third. Boggs.
I'll go third. Fuck. Okay, I'll go. I'm kidding. So I like to buy certain covers that grab my attention. I don't really focus on runs really, unless it's a small run. I bought these the other week. We got G.I. Joe number 37. This cover was just like, oh heck yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Nice.
I think it's
Aren't those
the
twins?
first. I think it's the first appearance, of the twins, Tomac and
Twin. Oh, or does it not give it away? You don't know it's the twin until you read it.
I don't think you know it's the twins until you read it. Yeah. JLA number 168. Another cool cover.
Dude, awesome. Where'd you get these comics, Boggs?
At a shop I called Max Records and Comics.
Nice.
It's a
Yeah, those are
small
bangers,
comic
dude.
shop in a record store. And then I went to this I'm sorry. That's Matt Jack's Records and Comics.
What's up, Trev?
What up, Trev?
This is from a store called Max, and it's a new comic shop. It's really small. The guy just opened, and I wanted to try it out.
Right, hey, man.
I was just like, hey, let me check inside. It's pretty cool. Do I think I'll make it a regular shop? No, just the guy seemed cool, and it's not my regular shop. But I saw this, and I couldn't pass. It's Homage Studio swimsuit special from Image. You ready, Paul?
I'm ready,
Hey,
Boggs.
you gonna ask me if I'm ready?
Yes, I love that. Woo.
The inside's great too. I've been trying to get it
Oh,
back.
is that
I'll open it up. Okay, I'll show.
I like that one.
Dude, that's a classic cover too.
I'll show a good one. I'll show my favorite one.
Be careful, don't get Paul's channel banned now.
I think we already did with that one.
Are the pages sticky?
No.
They're gonna be.
Yeah, no, those are amazing. Love it.
Grease in it there, doesn't it?
And then the back, the front's by
Steve. What's up?
What's up, Steve? And the back is done by Mark.
What up,
Silva.
Steve? Hell yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
love it.
great pickup, dog. Great pickup.
Yeah, no, that's a good pickup. Dude, those are some bangers you showed.
All the
I
image
got some.
guys
I
throwing.
got some better bangers
BC.
next week. BCC. I got some better bangers next week,
Nice.
including a signed book that a fellow comic community member sent me.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So, Kevin,
Yeah.
you're next, okay?
Oh, Kevin's got better bangers than me. Just wait.
Yeah, I won some books off the guy. Came with the T-shirt
Monty.
and a hat. And if you don't know Splash Page Comics, Mr. White Gloves, go check him out.
Nice.
And this is what I won.
Some gloves.
It came with gloves.
I told Kevin, I said,
Can't be touching
okay,
the
Mickey.
comics,
I
you know?
said, Paul, what I said to Kevin was, okay, Mickey Mouse, put on your gloves.
That's cool.
Oh, start with the shiny. And all these.
Yeah, that's a dope cover.
They're all in phenomenal condition. I've seen these.
I need
Peter
that.
Parker, Carrion.
All Spidey books?
This is not all.
No.
This is the second Frank Miller Daredevil. Frank Miller did the interior art, and Daredevil's in this issue. So this
Wait a
would have
minute.
predated the Daredevil Frank Miller run.
Oh. Is Trev backstage? I thought Trev would be backstage.
Some
Just
Hulk.
had to-
That's
Nice.
just a cool cover.
Yeah, I like that.
See, that's Ernie Chan.
Oh wow, that's a good key right there.
Yeah, Warlock. It says Death of Warlock, but actually it's the rebirth of Warlock.
Yeah.
Did you read these?
No, not yet. Well, I probably read them at some point. A long time ago.
Wow, these are dope.
That's oh shoot, I forgot the artist's name.
Don't
It's not
remember.
Tremp. Tremp, is it?
Yeah,
It is
Tramp.
Trempy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tramp.
Herb Tremp.
There it is, right there. Same one.
Damn.
Yeah.
Paul, I hope you got a screenshot of me holding this. Just heads up.
And then
What do you call it? Oh, trust me.
the Glob.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
It's fun.
That's another Trimpy.
Dude, that's dope. Dope.
And then we
when
get
I saw those
Iron
Iron
Man.
Man, I thought of Marco. I was like, Marco.
Yeah.
And I thought it was Kirby, but it's not Kirby. It's just someone that draws in his kind of style a little bit.
Yeah.
The Guardsman. This I think this is no, that's not it. One of these has the Omega Man in it. It might be this one. Number 67.
You know, I've never seen that cover.
This is Ghost Rider and Sunfire.
Wow. That's dope. Oh, bondage cover. Ooh, bondage cover in the back.
Yep. In the Mighty Marvel manner.
Yeah, it is.
Who's in bondage? Iron Man?
Both.
Wow.
3.
Oh, dude, that's a bondage Iron Man.
Yeah, right. Doom Prayer.
How do you feel about this, Marco?
Now this is I forget what's in this one. I think this has somebody's appearance in it. And then the big one.
Wow.
Spider-Man number 38.
Control center.
Spider-Man doing a dab.
Right?
That's probably the most valuable book in my collection now.
Very nice.
And I'm one of 5 people in the grand prize drawing.
Ooh, what's the grand prize?
Who knows?
Oh, okay.
But if this isn't a grand prize, then I could only imagine.
Nah, dude, those are some bangers, dude.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Root said he's third. It's Root's turn.
All right. Where the hell are those books?
I also got a mug.
Wait, he's not done, bro.
Oh, he's not done?
Yeah, I forgot about the other stuff. Just a sec. Ooh. Yeah, he sent
Coasters.
a tile
There you go.
coaster and a tile coaster with Paul on it.
That's not Paul.
off.
That looks like Paul.
I know it does.
I forgot about that movie until I saw that. I'm like, I
And
remember
then
that.
he sent the I love the hat and the shirt.
Night, Alicia. Thank you for being here. Wow. Have a good night. Thank you.
A nice mug.
Yeah, no, that's dope. And you said this is from Splash Page?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, there he is, dude. Speak of the devil. Grand Prize Hulk 6 signed by Lou Ferrigno.
That's right.
That's a huge book. Oh my gosh.
That's pretty sick. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. And Steve says Robin Hood was the shit, man. Oh, Kevin Costner movie? The Kevin Costner movie?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a good movie too. Wasn't Morgan Freeman? He was like Friar Tuck.
Yeah.
Why are you so quiet? Yes? No? Okay.
Nobody's seen it. They don't even know what we're talking about.
I know. Splash Page Comics says, I lurk everywhere. Nice. Well, thank you for being here, man. All right. Was that the last thing?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Oh, wait.
Oh, my gosh.
Go back.
Kevin.
All right.
I knew there was one more thing.
Okay.
Oh, I got it in the box upside down. Oh. There we go.
Oh, wow.
nice. The zip,
A lighter?
Zip area.
Homie has some swag. I'm telling you, man. That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Now
Yeah.
I gotta go dig my other zippos out that I got stored away somewhere so I can. Now I have a reason to clean.
But Kevin, it's only a 2-hour show, so over next.
2 hours. Vlogs
For
told me
real
we were
this
here
time.
for 3.
Was there a hat, Kevin? Was there a hat?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, rude. Go ahead.
All right, bro. So I'll be very
There you
quick. So this is
Nice.
just part of
Very
my.
nice. I love
only
it.
2 things that I'm reading right now.
Oh,
I have
dude.
a couple of
That's
others,
what's up.
but-
Absolute.
And
Let's go.
I haven't gone to go pick up the number 4 yet. So
Yeah.
'cause I know it came out like this past Tuesday or the one before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's the Superman, dude. I'm not a Superman fan at all, but
I like it.
Yeah, you know what? Rude. I haven't read Superman in a long time until this Absolute title came out. Yeah, it's really good.
yeah, it's good, man. It's I keep having to remind myself that it's an Elseworld kind of thing. But it's cool, man. I like the in the beginning. I like the whole Krypton take, like
Yeah.
I like it, man.
Funny.
Art's great. Art's amazing. And I picked this
No,
one
I
up.
like it. I love it.
Oh,
Literally,
Cool.
Terminator.
Oh, nice.
So,
Have you read them?
Dark Horse?
Have you read them yet?
Yeah, Dark Horse.
have I read them? No.
Yeah. Not yet. Yeah, that should be a good read, man.
I remember
Yeah.
reading that.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
And then I got. So I will steal. You know how I'm big on the 151, right?
Oh, yeah.
I was
that's
never afford any of the packs that came out this year, bro, because
Dude, this Friday is
were-
going to be a
Good.
great.
Rude.
Yes.
they were double the price.
Rude. I got a video. Hold on.
Clefairy! Huh? Please, Clefairy, give me back my Pikachu! Clefairy! That Pikachu's not just a Pokemon, it's my friend! Won't you? Ah!
Give it to you. Open up the door, it's real.
Real cute.
We're witnessing an alien flashback.
That was a random video. I don't know where I got that from. Rude.
Dude. Dude, I seen it like I was like, dude, this shit is hilarious, bro. Dude.
Yeah, no. I had
But anyway,
it's part of the show now.
Paul, can we say Will Smith took inspiration?
Yeah, big time. Big time. Big time. So was that the last
so,
thing?
I mean, yeah, no. So I mean,
Ooh, you got 4?
I decided to switch into the Japanese one.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's it kind of just makes sense to me to just move. Plus, also I've heard that in this particular set, I heard that the Japanese ones had better pulls. We're about to find out. Now I'm going a long ways picking up singles. As card people, we all know that singles is not the way to go. But like literally, this was the second time they printed them, and they're double the price, bro. So it's like the English ones at least.
Yeah.
So this ones were cheaper. So as a single pack. So let's see what happens, bro.
Nice. How many cards are in a pack?
To be honest, I don't even know on this one, bro. 7.
Cool.
This is the first time I opened a 151 Japanese set or card or pack. Damn it. Running scissors, bro? You know, the Japanese are smart, bro. They got a little tap.
Yeah, see? You just rip it down the side.
And I try to go quick. Yeah, this set's amazing, bro. I love just, you know, I'm only into Pokemon because it was my time when it was coming out, you know.
Yeah, the prismatic evolution.
It got, yeah, man, that's a card.
Did you see what Phil said?
What did he say?
Tab used to be my stage name.
What? Nice.
Oh, man.
I wanted to get some prismatic evolutions, but they're charging $60 a booster bundle pre-order.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So it was funny because the other day Rex was on late at night, and dude, it's funny because I think they're running out of names for Pokemon. And then I was kind of messing around. I said, "Hey, did you get the Pokemon Suckadong?" He's all, "No, I never got one of those."
Wow.
Then I go, "Hey, have you ever pulled a Dark Anus?"
Dark Anus.
Nice.
Dark Anus.
See?
He goes, "I used to in high school."
Ooh, full art.
Me too, Phil.
And, you know, the Japanese stands up for its name. They
Phil,
have better pools.
I'm going to HeroesCon, man. Dude, if you're there, man, we're going to meet, bro. First time.
Look at Phil's face. I get to meet Paul and Vox. Yeah, not just you.
Dude, you don't have to say that because when you say Charlotte, you're talking about Vox. That's your house, man. That's your home. That's your home. Yeah, you're the local.
I love the way.
I am king.
Dude, I'm jealous, bro. I'm jealous, man. You guys are gonna have a great time.
Dude, Rude. Dude, one of these days, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real. I've got to meet my brother.
Oh, nice. Another one. See, dude, again, Japanese packs have better pools than the American packs.
Yeah.
I bought one of those Ultra boxes like 2 years ago. I got like 2-3 pools, man. And I was pretty upset. Yeah, I'm not giving up. But like I say, I'm moving
You got
Japanese.
any prismatic evolutions?
Where's Vox?
Rude.
Is he back?
What happened, Kevin?
You got any prismatic evolutions lined up for Friday? You be able to get any?
I'm telling you right now, bro, like I'm only picking up 151 celebrations and the first generations. I'm not gonna pick up nothing new. I don't care. They look beautiful, the EV evolutions look beautiful, but I can't. I don't have time for it. And if I really want to dig in and enjoy what I love, I pick my 3 sets, bro. Even if it takes, I don't care if I'm 60 years old, bro. I will complete this one.
Best Buy is selling pre-order packs for $17 a pack because they're so hard to get. A lot of places have said they're not going to carry them because they anticipate problems.
Oh, there you go.
And that's shiny.
Japanese cards are really nice.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit! What is that?
They're earlier than they do here.
That's I forget his name. He's like the evolution from Geodude.
Golem, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that is his name. Yeah, but cool, man.
I think so. I ain't messed with Pokemon in 20 years, so I don't know for sure.
For these, again, for these single packs, bro, I am satisfied, bro. I am satisfied. You know, beautiful cards. I can't complain, man.
Logs, read this.
Our break room is.
Yeah, you got some good ones.
Bro, I got one more thing.
All right. I like it.
No, you don't, man.
I got me some stickers.
Yeah.
And I you put a card in. I'm not gonna read it, but it was very uplifting. And you know, what can I say, man?
Love it. Love it.
I love you guys, bro.
Yeah.
The Amazing
Thank you,
Friends,
man.
just another one.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
So
Where's Mark? Oh, Marco's there. I'm like, where the fuck?
where am I?
Where am I? I'm blind as speak, bro.
Man,
I'll just
that wall, dude. That wall is amazing, Marcos.
There's a few things up here.
A
Fire.
few? You're shitting me. You have the first Clone Wars, and I would love that.
7-time sign Clone Wars.
Damn it, even more.
Yeah, amazing.
Well, let's start with some Star Wars then. I'll show you a couple hot toys I picked up recently. We have the Mandalorian Super Commando.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
That's cool.
Night Ninja, thank you for showing up.
Oh, well, Angel was in here, bro. What's up?
How much do Super Toys cost?
Hot Toys are now
Or
granted.
Hot Toys.
I work at a shop and I get a pretty good deal on them, but they typically run about like $260-ish.
Okay. I'll just stick with my McFarlane figures.
They are pricey, but they're really sick, and I'm addicted.
Yeah, no.
Oh, his
Yeah.
jetpack fell off actually. It's magnetic.
Oh,
Or is
that's
it the-
sick.
Did you see that? Wow, that's so cool.
Thanks, bro. That's
And
it.
then my most recent one, we got Darth Revan.
Yes. Are you kidding me? There's a light up.
The way these work is they come with two different ones.
Yeah.
And so these are the non-light up ones. If you do the light up, you have to, because there's like the other lightsaber will have like a wire that runs in the back, and you're gonna have it hooked up to a bunch of stuff. So I don't make them light up just because it's easier, you know.
But you can if you wanted to.
You can, yeah.
Very dope. Very dope.
Revan is so underrated.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
dude, are you kidding me? Oh, dude, you can't see, but I have them. Yeah, I have Revan up here. Yeah,
There's a wire.
I love
and tape.
them. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. That's amazing.
Marco, did you play KOTOR?
Not really actually, because I wasn't really like playing a lot of games and stuff back then for real. But you know, I've read up on it and I've watched videos.
Oh, dude, KOTOR's insane.
Yeah. And then the only other thing I'm going to show off today, something I actually just got today. I'm working on the Yu Yu Hakusho. I have all the pops, but I'm working on getting the whole wave signed because it's only 7 pops or something. It's not a lot. And I'm almost done with it, actually. So this is Kuwabara, signed by Chris Sabat.
Where do you buy them signed?
So this is the first one I bought signed. The other ones I actually got signed myself at cons. This one, so again, I work at a shop, so this one happened to come through in today. And Chris Sabat, if y'all don't know who he is, he voices Vegeta and Piccolo and All Might, and he does a bunch of stuff. He's arguably the most popular voice actor. Like when you go to a con, his line is 9 miles long and it stays that way all day, every day. And so this one came by and I was just like, it's so hard for me because the cons that I go to, I work at. And so if I'm going to get a signature, I'm hoping that maybe they show up a little early so I can get it signed before it opens, or maybe get it towards the end. But like I said, Chris Sabat's line is always really, really long. So it's just like I've been at cons with him, but it's just not convenient for me to be able to get it signed. And so it was just easier for me to buy this one.
Easily, yep.
And then so now I have both the Yusuke's are signed, Hiei's signed, Botan is signed. The last one, well, it's 2 pops, but it's the same person. there's 2 different Kurama Pops. But unfortunately, that guy he does like maybe 1 con a year.
Yeah. So it's hard to get.
I'm probably just gonna have to buy those signed as well. Yeah.
Nice.
But that's all I need, and I'll have the full set complete signed. So it'll be
That's insane. That's insane. You know, the funny thing with me is that my wife came in and she's like, "You don't have any room for anything else." And I was like, "Well, if I can't go, I can always go higher, right?" And then next time you see me, all I have is these boxes.
Can you take me higher?
Just build another floor to your house, you know?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, just for comics.
Yeah.
But you know, so the thing is that I don't know, man. I've been okay. So the thing is that a couple weeks ago, I saw IG and I saw Rob Liefeld, and he was kind of like talking about one of the characters he wrote in the 90s, Evangeline, and all of a sudden it started clicking in my head that I remember in the 90s, Evangeline, there was a lot of photo covers of this girl. Her name was Kathy Christian. So all of a sudden, I started searching for these comics, and the cool thing is they're like in dollar bins. They're like they're not very expensive. So I'm slowly trying to amass that. So let me kind of show some of the ones that I have. Like I picked up this one.
Okay, put that in my sack.
Yeah.
I have one in my sack.
And I picked this.
Nice.
Dude, I remember in the 90s when these came out. Dude, she's hot. Dude, she was hot. And then, okay, so Kevin, Random Reads, he's got a book club. When is your first book club? Is it the 17th?
4 o'clock Saturday.
4 o'clock Saturday, the 17th. Okay, so the thing is that I got the day off, Kevin. I'm going to be there, okay? So I've been reading it. So it's fortunately, it's a hardcover. So, but when I read the hardcover, I always take the jacket part that's on the outside, because when you like reading a hardcover book, you jack this up. So I took it off and I put it to the side, and I'm reading it right now. And this is the inside of the book, and it's called A Dungeon Crawler Carl by Matt Dinniman, and it is such a good read, dude. Kevin, dude, great pick for your first book.
It was actually Ian's pick.
Ian's. Well, so far it's an amazing book. It's kind of like, say for example, okay, I'm going to try to explain it and try not to screw it up. But the premise is there is aliens that take over planets, and they do something to the planet where there's only a few survivors. Most of the population on the planet die, right? And whoever is left have an opportunity to go on a game show. And the game show is kind of like Dungeons and Dragons. They put you in a dungeon, and what you have to do is you have to like survive the dungeon. And on top of that, when you're in the dungeon, if you get to a certain level, they televise it. So there's a TV show. So it's kind of like a version of. Do you guys remember that movie? Is it Running Man?
Running Man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. So in the book, there's the main person in the book. He finds himself in this dungeon, and it's so cool because they do elements of like Dungeons and Dragons of role playing. Like you have like stats, a health bar. So it's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons and video games. So
I was going to say it's kind of like being in World of Warcraft.
Yeah, and
really
the thing is that right now I've only opened this book a few times, and I'm already on page 115. I am a slow reader, but the thing is, this book is so good. It's effortless.
Easy
it's
to read.
like, yeah, it's an easy read, and kind of like what I was saying about what do we have on the show? Art, sorry. Like art.
Don't worry, bro. I have those brain farts all the time.
if you're if you're reading something and you really enjoy it, it's just effortless, and that's what this book is. It's such a good read. So I'm doing that, and then more Evangeline. This is Evangeline in Glory. So, dude, I could find these in dollar bins and just
Hey, stop moving it, bro. Hold on, I need to concentrate.
yeah, I know. I'm telling you, bro. 90s goodness. Other than that, the thing is, I'm buying stuff. Weekly comics. Hold on. So I got this comic. It's a EC comic, believe it or not. They're coming out. It's Cruel Kingdom. It's a bunch of like short stories in one comic, like how they used to do in the day. They have one version of the cover where there's like a robot with a crown, and then people are around him, like humans, like kind of worshiping them. But this one had some bare ass, and to me, that's a selling point. If you have bare ass on the cover, I'm gonna buy it.
Like this?
Gonna be good.
And then Spawn,
Half bear.
Marco, I'm trying to collect the whole run of Spawn. Does your LCS have Spawn books?
We do have some. I mean, you can shoot me a list of what you're looking for. We sell Spawn very well, so
it sells well everywhere. Yeah,
and some of that stuff, that low print run stuff, is hard to come by, man.
Right now, I'm trying to collect issues between 100 and 300. So hard,
We honestly might not have any of that. Like it's rough.
No.
Man.
Yeah,
we might have one. We might have one.
Everywhere I've looked, locally, they have like between 1 and 50, or like 300, 320 and up. But like everything in between is tough. And this one is 360. And then Transformer, of course, Energon verse. I'm reading everything Energon.
Have you read that one yet?
Yeah, it's good.
It's a great issue.
Yeah, good, dude. Daniel Warren Johnson, man, he's such a good writer. This came out. Was it last week? Aquaman #1. Dude, I'm reading so much DC these days. It's ridiculous. But you know what?
I don't blame you.
Art. The story, amazing. That's why I'm reading more DC.
That Aquaman.
Oh, that's the newest one, bro.
And so Rude talked about this. Absolute Batman. I'm loving this. I'm actually
can't wait to catch up on that story, man.
Absolute Superman. And then Batman and Robin. Dude, Philip Kennedy Johnson. He's the guy that writes. Who's writing? He wrote Incredible Hulk. And dude, I love the Incredible Hulk. And then when he came on this, he took over for Joshua Williamson. Dude, so good. This is another Batman. I don't read a lot of Batman titles, but this is a Batman title that I read. And then that was the last one. And then that's pretty much it. There's a lot of you guys I haven't seen in the new year, so I wanted to say Happy New Year. I'm so happy that my homie's here. Marco, I shot a message to Marco, and I asked him, Marco, can you please be on the show? So Marco, thank you for being here. Same with Rude.
Oh, it's great to have Marco on the show, man. He brings another perspective.
Bobs, you always have my back. Kevin, you always have my back. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. But as far as Tuesday's show, I want to thank Art Ibuen. Amazing comic. We highlighted the Kickstarter. If you guys haven't seen that, looked at the Kickstarter, again, it's California Inc. They just the Kickstarter started today, and it looks like the comic is already funded. It's issues 1 through 4. I'm definitely getting on it. I do have. Where did I show it?
Yeah, they are 100% funded now.
Yeah. So yeah, wow. He's already funded. Let me show the comics again. 3, 1, 2. Okay, so issue 1, issue 2. And then issue 3, and then in the Kickstarter, it's issue 4. It's a collected edition of issues 1 through 4. So, dude, such a good read.
Dude, Vox, thanks for offering to getting this for me, dog.
I
Shit,
did
bro.
not say shit.
But yeah, again, thank you to Art. So as far as our Tuesday show, that's our Tuesday show. Before we get out of here, I'm going to see you, the guys in the panel, what they're up to. Marco, what are you going to be up to, man?
I have my stream tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to be going over the books that I picked up this week. Talking about after I get off here, I got to go read this week's books, and
Nice.
I'm pretty excited. Like I said, there's a new Scott Snyder and Jock book. There's Ultimate Wolverine. Something else is a new number one. Oh yeah, the Rogue Savage Land. Yeah, some pretty exciting stuff this week. I did want to real quick when you were talking about Batman titles, because I don't read a ton either. But I feel like no one's reading this book, so I just want to give a real quick shout out to Batman Full Moon.
Yeah,
This book-
very good stuff.
The art is gorgeous, man.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
it's super, super cool. All the A covers are glow in the dark.
There's only four issues, right? It's a 4 issue.
I think it is supposed to be 4 parts, but
Yeah, I think it's 4.
but yeah, it's super cool. I
And
think
it's
people should
got-
check it out.
And it's got glow in the dark covers, which are
Okay, Kevin.
So you said, Marco, you said tomorrow at 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
Eastern
Eastern time. Yep. Yeah, we every week we talk about our new books, and then we also do the FOC, see what's coming up a month from now, and yeah, just hang out. Probably going to open
Does
up.
your brother shop from your shop?
We both work there. Yeah.
Oh, you and your brother, nice.
Yeah, we actually got 2 more Hot Toys to open up tomorrow as well, and maybe some other stuff.
Here first. All right. Well, thank you, Marco.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah. Kevin, what's up, man?
Well, like
You got the swag. That's
We're gonna
awesome.
be doing the first episode of our book club Saturday at 4. Dungeon Crawler Carl, which I've been reduced to doing something I hate, which is reading on a Kindle or a phone, because apparently that book is in such high demand. It's sold
Oh.
out everywhere.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could even get one shipped to me by Amazon before
What book?
tomorrow. Dungeon Crawler
This one?
Carl, the one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This, like Kevin said, it's hard to get. This was the last book. This was the last one at the Barnes and Noble that I went to. This was the last copy.
What else do you have, Kevin?
So yeah, there's that, and then Monday night I'll be doing something Monday night at 8. And yeah, I read the first 100 pages of Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I'm loving it. I love the fact that he has a cat that he took in there with him that is more powerful than he is.
Yeah, no, dude. Oh, I don't want to spoil it, but I can't wait to talk about it. It's gonna do it.
You'll definitely dig.
Yeah, it's so good, so good. All right, so Rude, what's up, man?
Hey, glad to be here with you guys, bro. It's been
dude, you're the homie,
year,
bro.
and,
You guys
got a
been
car
there.
show on the 20th, bro. There's a car convention on the 20th.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna see if hopefully I could score more of those Spawn cards, because I still got one for you, but I don't think one's enough.
Dude,
So I'm gonna try to score a bunch of those.
Bikini show? They're gonna have a bikini contest.
Ooh.
Ooh, dude, content, Rude, content, bro.
I mean, I do plan on recording this one, bro. You know, I usually
Ooh,
just
dude, if you don't
roam
want,
around, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for the Car Bros, bro. Because I know there's a ton of Car Bros in the Amazing Friends, bro. And I'm gonna record it and then see what else. I met up with a couple of guys. I'm gonna meet up with a couple of guys that love Pokemon cards and.
oh,
I'm gonna
you
try to
said
do some
car
trade.
show. I thought you said car show.
Oh no! Card.
I wonder why you were talking about.
That makes sense. Why you would ask about? Hey, you know, there would be one of those, right?
I was like, this is
That
a
makes
lit
sense,
card
though.
show. Damn, man.
What card system you go to?
Oh,
You know what? You know what?
Like cars.
You know
Like,
what though?
riders?
Actually, bro, you're kind of coming onto something.
Oh.
Like why not? You know, in comic shows, they're missing something. They're missing something because the only comic shop, the only Comic Con they've had here where I'm from, they had a couple of the like the cosplayer kind of chicks. They kind of just in their booths, you know, like this. And honestly, like as much as we nerds love that, consuming that, at the booth it wasn't like, no, we're there for the books, we're there for that. So maybe be smart about it. Do a contest, man. How about a contest, dude? Is that happening at Heroes Con? Is any of these cons doing this?
No, probably not. Probably
Dude,
not.
They're missing out. They're missing out on something big, bro. That's money for everybody.
I know. We got ideas here, guys. We have ideas. So that's awesome.
We gotta hit up our girl Sydney, bro. See if she's got.
Yeah, I know, right?
Bro,
what's up, man?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was
What?
mean.
That
Yeah,
was inappropriate. Come on, man.
You're inappropriate as hell. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Boggs, what do you got going on, bro? What do you got going on?
Man, I'm pumping out videos every few days about comic pickups I've picked up like in the last few weeks.
Yeah.
I am gonna make a top 5 list of comics I want to get in 2025. I'll probably drop that soon-ish. And then I'm everywhere on YouTube I want to be.
Okay.
Invited to. So,
Well, I always say, this is what I say. I say Vogs equals ratings.
But
So,
I do have a cool themed live stream coming up in February near Valentine's Day. The cover theme, and anybody's welcome. I can send whoever the link. I'll probably pin it in the chat. Will be, because it's gonna be near Valentine's Day, will be comic book couples.
Oh.
Yeah, you got that yummy, yum, that yummy, yum, that yummy, yummy.
Vogs equals ratings. Vogs. Thank you for being here, homie.
I hate that clip. There's so many of my face.
Hey, last show you guys had, bro, after we came back from all the vacation, dog, I was able to chime in, and when you played that, bro, I fucking died, bro.
Well, dude, last time I couldn't record it to my channel. I don't know what the hell, dude. I suck at technology.
Yeah, good way to bring in the year, bro.
Yeah, no. Well, again, guys, if I haven't seen you until now, Happy New Year. Second show of 2025. I love these guys. I'm so happy that they're here. We had a good time. We talked to Art Ibuen. Oh man, dude, I know his name now. I'm saying it correctly. That's our show for this Tuesday. We'll see everyone next week, and everyone, take care.
Fuck yeah.